Okay, so I figured out an agent for email marketing that feels somewhat useful and want to spread the word about it. I'll walk you through every step here so you can try and create it yourself. I built this for my client Glide, actually. So we've got a great content team, and what's nice is like this stuff is already written by and edited by a writer and in our voice, everything, right? It's all set. So if I don't need to really rewrite it, I can repurpose. And what I set out to do is I wanted to create a little agent that would draft the email completely for me, end to end. Like all I have to do is review, edit, put final finishing touches to make it human and that last element that only I can do. So on a daily basis, it'll look at the Glide blog and pull down the latest article. And this little Firecrawl tool put the page content in Markdown, which makes it easier to read for LLM models. And once I have that, the first thing I'll do is I'm going to get the banner image from the blog. So Design's already created this, so I'm going to grab that down and I'm going to upload that to HubSpot. And you can see these are just HTTP requests that are like GET. So I'm getting the image that was from this scrape. And then I'm using a post request to push that image into HubSpot. And you can see the final URL there. All right, image is loaded. Now I need to actually draft the email. So that's what I use the LLM model for. And I have this big prompt here that gives some basic tone of voice guidelines and what I'm wanting out of the output. And then all of the context of the content title and URL in the bottom of the prompt. And the way it gives it back to me, I need to parse it out so that it is a little more readable, and that's what this JavaScript code thing will do. Which, by the way, I don't know JavaScript, but I had AI help me write this so that I can get the email body, subject lines, all that. Okay. At that point, I'm able to clone an email template in HubSpot. So this isn't a template in the sense of like when you manage templates in HubSpot, it's just a drag and drop email. I'm just going to clone it. And you can see when I run that post request on the output here, it gives me the whole email template and a lot of the styling and different modules here, which are really important. Those modules, each module is the different place content is stored within an email. So if I were to come back and actually open one of these, so this is one that this tool just built. This is a module, this is a module, this is a module. Each little piece is a module, okay? I have to do the work to understand what module is what, but when you clone an email, you can just take this output, feed it into an AI tool, and it'll map it for you. And then when you do that, you take that mapping and you finally put it in the update request, which will reference the ID of the email that you just created. And then you'll insert all of the content that you need to, the title, the subject line, then it updates all that content. So by the end of all this, I've got this drafted email that literally I never touched, and all I have to do is put some finishing touches on it and it's good to go. If I were to read a blog post, even if I fed that into AI and then draft it and then just copied and pasted and edited, you're looking at probably a minimum 50% time savings. And it's in all likelihood a lot larger than that because there's zero work done with the first 80-90% of this. Hopefully you can take it and run with it, and let me know. See ya.